Hello, friends. We pray you all are doing well. It's been a while since we've given you an update on the work that God's been doing at MCC. And as we're now settled into the normal rhythms of our church life, we're going to aim to put out an update video several times each year and kind of slow the pace at which we're putting out these updates. But we still want to keep you informed as to what's going on in the life of our church. We're excited today to be able to share a few of the things that have been going on in the life of Midtown Community Church over the last few months.
The biggest celebration of the last few months that we've had is that we've had our first Easter as a church. We had a packed house on Easter Sunday to celebrate the resurrection together. We've also had some momentum come out of our push towards Easter with a solid number of new attenders every week since then. Additionally, leading up to Easter, we launched our church's Mercy Ministry with an initiative to gather items for care kits for our unhoused neighbors. Then on Holy Saturday, we went on a big corporate walk together down to City Island, and we came back and we packed these items into bags for our members to use to give out to those in need in our community. Big shout out to one of our members, Olivia Reinfuss, who led this effort.
Our numbers on Sunday mornings continue to stay strong as well. We're continuing to see around 125 people in attendance on a Sunday morning on average. And this has been a huge encouragement to us as the people who've been coming in recent months have stuck with us and are now starting to get more connected at MCC. We also welcomed 10 new people into membership in March and are having another new member class coming up in early June.
In addition to Sunday mornings, we're continuing to see people plugged into our community groups. So this spring, we launched a college community group, which had just its final meeting this past Sunday before taking a break for the summer. And just a few weeks ago, we launched a new community group, and we have yet another community group that's currently recruiting members to launch sometime this summer. That puts us at 9 community groups.
And this past Sunday, May 5th, Greg and I were officially ordained as pastors in our denomination, the Evangelical Free Church of America. Many men who've been formative in our lives also were able to participate in the service. It was really, really a sweet time. And we were particularly encouraged to have Pastor Jason Abbott, who's now a pastor in Jefferson City, Missouri, in town to preach both at our Sunday morning service at MCC and the service Sunday evening. Jason was a former pastor at Community Free Church, one of our sending churches. He's a dear friend of mine, and his prayers and vision casting while he was at Community helped pave the way for MCC to be planted. So it was really special to have him preach for us Sunday morning and to be with us Sunday evening.
Our financial outlook as a church continues to be strong. As of March 31st, about 50% of our overall giving came from our members and committed attenders. This is much further along than we thought it would be at this point in time, which is such a testimony to God's faithfulness. This also means that the other 50% of funds that allow our church to function and our ministries to exist come from your continued financial support. So thank you. Thank you for continuing to give faithfully to the work of this church. We really could not do anything that we're doing without all of your support.
And we also thank you for your continued support in prayer. And if you would, please continue to join us in praying for these specific things. We ask that you'd pray that God would continue to raise up leaders in our church, particularly for community groups and future pastors at MCC. As we continue to grow as a church, our need for strong leaders centered on the gospel continues to grow. And so pray that God would continue to provide and grow up men and women to lead in these different capacities in our church.
Second, if you could pray for gospel awakening in the hearts of the people who are in the orbit of our church. What has become readily apparent to us as we have pressed into pastoring at Midtown Community Church is that our church is full of people who are considering coming back to Jesus and his church after stepping away. With this, the most amazing work that we have seen God do is to awaken people's hearts to the gospel and the beauty of Christian community. So pray that God will continue this work among us.
Mm-hmm. And pray for several events we have coming up here over the next month. So one in particular, on Sunday, May 19th, Lily Martin, who's a member at our church, who is a Christian counselor, and Greg are going to be leading a workshop on anxiety together. This workshop is both for those who struggle with anxiety and for those who have loved ones or friends who struggle with anxiety on how to counsel and care for them well. Pray that God would use this in the lives of the people of our church. As well, we'd ask that you pray for our upcoming membership class in June. Pray that God would use it to add to our church people who love Jesus and who are passionate about seeing his kingdom come here in Midtown Harrisburg as it is in heaven. We love all of you, are so grateful for your prayer and support of our church. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.